I don't know, the German for part or 5. I guess I was gonna do like a Das Instaval or whatever, but I don't know enough.
Eins,
I'm
zwei, drei is as far as I go.
yeah.
I think
Uh,
fünf is 5. Yeah, fünf.
Quattro. Um, Now, see, look, it's why didn't he cut the video right there and then just cut out this loading screen? That seems so strange to me.
I believe his mind was controlled by aliens.
Ah,
Maybe we'll get Devil Dogs. Nope.
nah, yeah, it's not. It's never quite late enough. I assume, like you said, at some point you're forced into it, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it would seem weird if something that big was just a secret in the game.
I don't know. I think if I designing games, I'd do something like that.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's just a matter of budget. Like this game in general, I think wanted a much bigger budget than what it had, right?
Yes, I think so.
Seems a safe assumption. Probably true of most games, but still.
Yeah.
I am on top of that shit today.
Yeah.
Alright, we got the weather doll.
It's a weird looking doll, by the way.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the Brady Bunch Hawaii special.
The tiki, the bad luck tiki thing.
Right. Oh! This is always this is like hearing about a Firefly reunion or something. You know, my hopes get up and then they're just dashed.
Yeah. I mean, there is that little scroll bar to the right side. It only shows those four suits per thingy, but you can scroll down. There are.
Yeah, my bar is so low at this point. I'm like, even if you just scroll down, I would be excited. Oh my god, what are we? We just waiting for lunch? It seems like we've got to be going past lunch at this point, don't we?
Well, he's hungry.
That just randomly made me think of the Mr. Show skit. Who's hungry for ice cream? What? Oh, I didn't catch the time. I was there, but for a brief second.
Yeah. Oh, he ate something, so maybe he's not doing lunch.
He usually does eat something before going to lunch, though. I'm not really sure what the purpose of lunch is, except that, you know, maybe if you do it every time, then you get, or at least a specific number of times, maybe you get a trophy or something if we're going for completionist here.
Yeah, maybe. What is he doing? Stop! Oh, he forgot to change his suit.
Yeah. Like, oh my god, I almost did not put on the eye-glaringly offensively bad suit. Just scroll down, dude. That's really... I just want you to scroll down.
I think he has a sweater.
Like a cardigan or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a grandfather, I'm sure he wears the cardigan more.
Yeah, we haven't seen any of that inserted framing device for quite a while now.
No. The town hall meeting is kind of a turning point chapter-wise, so I'm surprised we didn't get a renewal of that.
Right. I didn't know then that I had met with a killer. I often had to spend a lot of time searching on the map, mainly for Sigourney, but also for... I don't know. I have no clue what he's looking for.
He seems kind of haphazard about it, too.
This is... Okay, there's a... Oh, we're gonna go fish some? We're gonna go do some fishing? Maybe he's just looking for quests that haven't happened. No, it's 3:30 now, so we slept through lunch. I don't know why we slept that long if we're just gonna go out and do random stuff here, apparently.
Maybe he has a disorder.
So I'm assuming we're just doing like bullshit quests here, so this is a slightly longer point, but I'll try to make it here. I was thinking about this earlier today, this game, and I was thinking, for me, this game has the problem that Fallout 4 has that Fallout 3 didn't have. Fallout 3, the way that it was set up, you had this kind of goal that you were after, but you really had no leads to start with.
Right.
And it was much more of a, also, you could choose to play a character who just didn't give a shit about their dad, Who
Right.
was like, man, he left me, why should I care? And so, I guess we're going to talk to Jim and the kids. Hold on here. Oh god, did they find another body?
I hope so.
We saw someone. We really did.
Isaiah,
They're slightly out of
what
sync.
exactly did you see?
Someone in the forest.
Standing under Anna's tree.
It'd be
Not
creepier
nice.
if they were in
A
sync,
little
right?
different. A ghost?
Yeah, maybe it was a ghost.
Ghost.
Guy kneeling and jerking off on
What
the
makes you think
tree.
that?
We found this on the ground there. When a ghost
Maybe it was a
dropped
goat.
this,
You got semen.
It's a little uncomfortable receiving semen from two children.
Just a little.
Let me see. It's blurry and out of focus.
That's what
You
happens
kids
when you
are
jerk off
I
too
can
much.
make out two people, but not their faces. So that's
Kids
why
are
they
never
think it
going
was
to be
a
in
ghost.
Sports Illustrated.
But then who was under Anna's tree?
Someone in the forest. So, is it a blurry woman because they said a goddess, or was that just
No.
unrelated?
Picture looked like it had two people in it, actually. He didn't really
okay,
hold
we're
up for a
not-
good look.
Yeah, we're not gonna look at the picture. Oh, okay, I guess we're done there. Am I gonna talk to Jim or anything? F that. Maybe we're going in the woods. Anyway, so yeah, with Fallout 3, it felt like you have this open world and all these side quests that you could do instead of the main quest, and it felt like your character could have reasons for that, like
Right.
it felt like you could that's seamlessly integrated with the gameplay and the motivations, whereas Fallout 4, your child is stolen and you're in this world where you don't fit in at all, and there's really no reason for you to care about anything except getting your child back.
Right.
And so then to be like, oh, but I could help out this faction with a bunch of fetch quests, it just felt jarring to me.
Yeah.
And in the same sense, I think that this game feels like, unless you want to play York as a complete dick who just really does not care about anything, but I mean, then the opening sequence doesn't make much sense, right? Because he's here specifically to solve this murder.
Right. He has,
Unless you want to play York that way, why are you out fishing and talking to people, I mean, talking to people about the fish.
It is weird that York seems to have no sense of urgency for the main plot line, and the people he runs into seem to be on the same wavelength with him there, because they wouldn't be asking him to move boxes if they were actually expecting him to search for a killer.
You wouldn't think. Okay, now let's see what we see here. I'm gonna smoke until somebody shows up, I guess.
Someone gonna show up at... Seems like arbitrary timing.
Maybe we're waiting for rain, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe he actually was taking a smoke break, the player.
What, shit, I didn't read it fast enough.
No, I didn't either.
Maybe he's waiting for that little red person to get there.
Maybe. Oh, it's Carol.
Of course it's Carol.
It's always Carol.
I feel
Yes.
like she's supposed to be our love interest, and so I automatically don't trust her. Hey, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
What was that weird
Wait.
smile?
I never had a
Around
chance to
here.
love you. Okay,
Did
here
you
we go.
see?
See what?
Is it just me, or does the grass seem
nothing.
out of focus?
Just forget it.
Or like it's meant for 3D glasses?
Zach, I wonder what she was looking for here.
That's not a whole quest. That's just Fine.
Number 3? I feel like we've done more than 2 so far. Oh, we didn't even do 2. I guess they're just randomly assigned.
They're probably in the order they were put into the game or something. They can talk to Carol 3 times.
Is this your picture?
Yeah, it is. So what? I thought I lost it somewhere.
Well, you did.
They found it here.
Kinda
Really?
hostile,
Then I'll
lady.
have to thank them for finding it.
So
For
this
a murder
is you and
suspect, you're
Anna.
very hostile.
What makes you think that?
You've come all the way out here almost every day when it's not raining. You wouldn't do that
You'll
just
notice
to
when
look
she
for a photo
moves,
of
you hear her
someone
heels clicking on
Impressive.
I
pavement.
know.
Is that what you want me to say? And you're right. That's me and Anna in the picture.
Losing our religion.
It's so blurry you can't really tell who's in it.
else. So who took the picture?
Come here, and I'll tell you. Come here. Come here. Come
She's
here.
stuck in a loop there. Oh, bye.
Anna did. She wanted a picture of us both together. I didn't
Oh.
really want one.
Sometimes
So
it
she
seems
pointed
like
the
the
camera
animation
by herself
cycling
while I was
is
moving
just
around.
really arbitrary.
And that's what happens
Yeah.
when you try to take
You
a
know,
picture
she's got like
that.
4
She
motions
was
she
always
makes,
so
and
silly and
since none of them
happy.
fit the moment, they'll
She took
pick
so
one at
many
random.
pictures. She always printed a load of them and gave them to
Give
everyone.
her the come hither gesture, then the
Everyone
goodbye
just
gesture.
Threw them away.
So what about this one?
Come here, and I'll
Now
tell
this-
you.
Smoking an invisible cigarette gesture.
You don't make copies of the blurry pictures, do you?
Maybe you
We
do.
weren't even that close. But I couldn't throw this one away.
I see. One last thing then. Where was this picture taken?
Where?
And was it taken by
Nowhere
someone with a
special.
motorcycle?
Anna's room.
Cardigan-wearing motorcycle driver.
Why did she just
Okay.
give him her brother?
Yeah, that seems... Well, okay. I feel awkward now.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand
A
away
little
from...
mirrored
Thank
there.
you, Carol. Try not to lose your stuff anymore.
I'll give you this as a thank you gift for getting my picture back. I
Oh,
don't
I'm
want you
explaining
thinking
it
I
now.
owe you anything.
Zach, did you hear that? Why would she say nowhere special? She's
It's
trying
the
to
name
hide
of the
fact
new
that
strip
it was
club down the
indeed
way.
A very special place.
So, what it took to complete it was to talk to her again?
Looks like.
Alright, fair enough.
Memories of Anna.
It was a trophy. Like, we literally showed her a picture and talked to her again. Alright, Carol, enough of you.
Bye. Look out for the jizz puddle.
Well, okay, we did at least do something related to the case there.
Yeah. We'll now spend the next hour and a half drinking coffee. In various places
Now
around
spend
town.
the next 17 days drinking coffee, sleeping, and changing outfits. Okay, so we know that, like, Carol's a bitch, and we know that Quint is smuggling drugs, right?
Presumed drugs.
Is it Becky who we kept seeing with that visitor queue? Or not visitor queue,
Delivery man Q.
Delivery man queue.
Yep.
Yeah, so, and we know Becky takes the drugs, or it seems that way.
Right. And they seem to be just sort of a generic performance enhancing thing
Yeah.
under normal usage.
Okay, so those are things we know that seem plot related so far.
You would think he'd be pursuing those things more.
Well, to be fair, I don't understand what the hell he's doing, so... Okay, so Carol was the goddess, I guess. Alright.
Ooh. Yeah, one twin kind of glitched out there.
Just like in real life.
A ghost?
Yeah, maybe it was a ghost.
Oh, we're having that
I'm
conversation
sorry
again,
to
I
tell
guess.
you that she wasn't a ghost.
You met her?
Who was it?
Do you want to know?
I want to know.
I want to know
Yes, that's
too.
why they asked.
It was Carol.
Which one of you
course.
wants to know?
I think she wanted to meet the goddess too.
Oh, so it was Carol.
Oh, Carol and Anna were friends.
Does that clear
Until
everything
she
up
killed
for you?
her.
Yeah, that
Friend
clears it up.
friends.
Thank you. I'm scared of ghosts, but not
As
of
Robert
Carol.
Jordan might have said, pillow friends.
Good.
Pillow friends.
We'll
That's
give you this.
adorable.
We can give you this.
Now
There's a
he's
dog that doesn't exist.
now the little boy's giving him his willy. That's just not okay.
Children's eyes are always so honest.
No.
Makes me wonder about the stuff we lose as we
No,
become
that's not
adults.
true. Have you
Yeah.
spent time around children? They lie. Before they can speak, they lie. They pretend cry to get attention.
They're little sociopathic shit machines.
Shit machines. And now that's another trophy for that little bit of plot.
Yeah.
It's like the trophies are rewarding you for actually playing the game.
It's like, oh, thank God you stopped fucking fishing for 5 minutes. Here, have a trophy. Reminds me of that comic where it's like Sisyphus being told, you know, you're gonna have to roll this boulder up a hill over and over again until the end of eternity, and he's like, oh, and it's like every time you do, though, a little ding will sound and you'll get a gold star, and he's like, woohoo!
Yes.
After that, I stopped playing video games so much. Anything new? Or are we just filling up hunger here? Whoa, what the hell was that? The crowbar? Did he buy more crowbars?
Maybe. He's gonna leave Keith hanging even though he's not using the guitar.
Well, he likes using it, like, for one thing per giant encounter, so...
Well, as it is one of the weapons that affects the wall crawlers, he possibly will pull it out when he starts encountering them.
God, those cookies look so good. They look freshly baked.
Compared to the other food models, yes.
Maybe that's it, just the other food models are so bad.
I mean, even the
Lily Ingram, that's who it is.
even the magical biscuits look a little suspect.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on with the magical biscuits.
I'm not sure I want to invoke the concept of the soggy biscuit for this joke purpose, but I guess I just did.
Is it just me, or is it a little weird that, like, Carol carries around, like, trading cards of her brother? I mean, that
It
seems
is a little
odd,
weird,
right?
yes.
Like, I can see carrying around trading cards of yourself, but trading cards of your family? Oh, we're gonna go upgrade the car or something now?
Yeah.
It's once a day, right?
I don't know. I think it'd be fun if everyone in town carried trading cards of themselves. It'd work in a small town,
Yeah.
but not like in Salt Lake City. But I think that would be kind of cute. He just bought the barn,
I
the
might
milk
start-
barn van.
Right. I might, it was called Is Cargo. I need a trading card myself.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I actually had one once, and I can't quite remember why. It was when I was hanging out almost exclusively with web cartoonists. We had sort of theme days all the time. We probably did a trading card thing.
Maybe I should put my web cartoons up. I think they're actually visible on the website if you know the exact links to go to, but yeah.
They're not really a web cartoon if they're not up online.
Yeah. Well, that kind of gets into a sort of Zen question, doesn't it? If a web cartoon is viewable,
Oh, look at the license plate.
But no-
Sperm Mom.
but nobody is viewing it, Supermom?
Sperm Mom.
Oh, wow.
Clearly says sperm.
Yeah. It's sperm It's the Buddhist.
The meditating. Yeah.
Yeah, meditative mantra.
While whacking off.
Yeah. Sperm But yeah, if a webcomic, if there's a webcomic up but nobody views it, is it really a webcomic? I did like 10 or 11, but I got to the point where I was like, oh my god, even... I made one that starred just simple shapes, because I thought this is something that I can do, because I have no artistic talent. But even that, you know, you've got to do A, the lettering, and B, like the sort of facial movements to indicate, what do you call it, reactions and things, right? And,
yeah, it's a lot of work doing a webcomic.
Yeah. I can't imagine the ones who do it, like, even, I think there's some who do it daily, right? Like, that's just insane to me.
Yeah. And, I mean, even the simplified ones like XKCD, he puts a lot of effort into those stick figures.
Yeah, for sure. So, a friend of mine who was an artist long after I had stopped my webcomic was basically, it was like, well, why don't you just make, you should do it on the computer and make, like, stock images for the backgrounds and like 7 stock emotions, and then you can just cut and paste, and I was like, where were you when I was struggling for hours with this shit, you know?
Yeah, a lot of, particularly ones with fairly simple character design use a template system like that.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, but as someone who is just not visually oriented, it never occurred to me.
The shift key says shift key on it. Actually, that's where the caps lock.
Did it say carriage return on the right? I didn't even notice. I like that his pants at least are still... Oh, I guess he's just got his
jacket off.
Yeah, nice.
And his tie.
Where did we go to start writing? I don't...
Yeah, I...
Okay then, Zach. Let's go back over our progress.
Previously on Deadly Premonition.
First, the victim. Anna's death.